Today, I'm going to be ranking every Minecraft YouTuber intro known to man. And make no mistake, I'm going to upset a lot of you. The way the ranking is going to work is I'm going to rank them from S being the best and F being the worst. And I think what better place to start than to do it with PopularMMOs. So, let us begin. That brings me back. A crafting table, 10 apples, an iron pickaxe, and the rest is history. Now this intro is so iconic, everyone knows we're all gonna smolder this in bias, but let's break it down. This intro, it just comes at you, it gets in your face. The bass in the intro is just, it's about to light up the streets. PopularMMOs, man. The animation involved is just... You see the shaking, it's immersive. You got the classic channel text, it just hypes you up. And the music choice is great, but it's a bit too stimulating. There's a bit too much bass to it, and therefore, I think this deserves a very solid A. And while we're at it, let's look at his counterpart, Jen, aka Super Girly Gamer. Now this intro is a little bit similar to Pat's. It's actually a continuation of Pat's intro. You know, you got that little bit of build up and then bang, the bass is just kicking in. Now unlike Pat's intro, instead of seeing Herobrine being lobbed across the screen, he gets shanked instead, which, I mean, what else has to happen to this guy? I think the start of the intro is a little bit underwhelming, and if I'm being honest, I think the 9-year-olds would be falling asleep on the build up. It's too subtle. It's also a bit lengthier, and the animations are a bit still. There isn't really much shaking going on, because as you know, shaking is a very core aspect for a good Minecraft intro, but the animation itself is a solid 720p, and therefore I think it makes for a well-rounded C tier. Now our next YouTuber on this list needs no introduction. Take it away. Now this intro is pretty clean. The intro itself has a bit of transitioning to it, and that's all well and good. But SSundee, what was that music choice? Don't get me wrong, this intro teleports me back to 2016, but it just lacks a bit of that oomph to it. It feels a bit soft. You know, where's the drop at? The animation, although clean, just hasn't got a lot with it. It's like, you got a square moving, but it's not Minecraft. I'm not having that. And therefore, I'm giving this a D, because I think there's one intro that can do it one better. It's just got more punch, man. This is the SSundee I'm talking about. Alright, not this flipping no copyright Minecraft tutorial. Flipping bollocks, man. This is where it's at. The intro's got that You know that The circle comes in, gets turned into a square, and then back into a circle. And then it gets sliced in half, and then boom. The intro's straight to the point. You also got that PowerPoint slider show effect here. It's nice. It's simple. I know the animation's pretty similar, but the song bangs in comparison. And therefore, I'm gonna give it a B for bang. He also collaborates with Crainer. Speaking of which, let's see what he's got. Lads, are we just going to ignore the fact that this intro uses the default PowerPoint font? This intro looks like it was made in Windows Movie Maker. Like, it's not even moving. Never mind the previous intros that we've gone through. Like, okay, fine. This intro would have cut it by in, like, 2009. But this video was uploaded on July 5th of 2015. SSundee's hairline would have been receding by this point. F, bro, don't even talk to me. But it's not all bad. Because Crainer decided to update his intro. And this is what it looks like. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh my days, that's clean. Much better intro from Crainer. Like, come on, man. Oh, that build up, man. That brrr. Perfection. I've barely even watched this guy over the years. This intro, it just makes you feel like you're looking forward to something. The transition afterwards is absolutely peak, man. Honestly, a phenomenal intro. I mean, the other one was on its deathbed. Wow. What a recovery. Thus making it our first S tier on the tier list. It is going to take a lot to knock that down. Now, as many of you all know, Minecraft is a very accessible game. So accessible that many of us were playing it on their phones. And you're probably wondering, well, what does this all mean? Which reminds me of something. And that is to rank the 3 most popular Minecraft Pocket Edition YouTubers, which will begin with Mr. AA Batteries. How long is this? Oh my god! Why is it 25 seconds? You know there's something wrong when this guy's intro is longer than most YouTube shorts nowadays. But ignoring that, this has to be the most stereotypical Minecraft intro we've had so far. I mean, someone's getting punched, the camera's shaking all over the flipping place, and the best part is, like, bro, he's even got the placeholder text to write on. The music is what you'd expect out of a Minecraft intro, some no copyright sounds, absolute bangers. The animation's pretty decent, but that intro was longer than the coastline of Chile, so I have to give you an E, bro. Next up, we have Jack Frost Minor. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Alright, pretty, yeah. I'm liking that. Pretty clean intro overall from Jack Frost Minor. You know, he's got that run up as always. We got some more placeholder text, as well as that cool PowerPoint flip effect. It shakes, it's slick, it's not 25 seconds long. So overall, I think that's a pretty balanced B. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know, this intro means a lot to this guy, especially considering he posted a separate video of it on his main channel. I mean, the intro itself is a bit dry. It kind of reminds me of his content. I feel like this is something you see out of a kid's channel. Like, what's the placeholder text? Like, come on, you have to have that placeholder text. I mean, the music is kind of good. It matches the vibe of being not too laid back, where his content can be good and not over-exaggerated to the point where the kids are actually excited. In other words, this intro is terrible at delivering either of those things. So for that reason, I'm giving Echo Soldier a D for donkey. This fella deserves some respect, alright? I have never seen anyone continue to use their intro for 13 years to this day. Oh my days. I like how Efo's intro is just straight to the point. You know, no background noise. You know, you got that 2 to 3 seconds and then bang, onto the main course. There's no music. He's got that little nice run-up effect. It's simple, it's effective, the background's a solid choice, you got a little bit of shake somewhere, and the best part is that he's got that Microsoft PowerPoint placeholder text. So, emphatic A tier for me. Speaking of A, do you know what A stands for? It stands for Ant Venom. Yeah, I know, that was pretty dry. Anyway, here he is. Now, with all due respect, I can't really say I'm looking forward to an Ant Venom video when I see that intro. I mean, Ant Venom. This intro's dry even for what you get up to nowadays, other than getting clapped by me in MCC Island. Yes! There's no bass drop. The bland use of animation and colors makes me feel like I'm tuning into a news channel. I mean, the real question is, am I even watching a news channel? But anyway, I know it's all negative, but I did notice something monumental. He used the default title font in PowerPoint, so that's a well-respected C tier. Alright, cool. With that out of the way, it's time to pull out the big guns. Take it away.
Press start.
Okay. Alright, that's a pretty decent intro from DanTDM. It's not the intro I remember. We'll get to that later. But for now, let's analyze it. Look, it's got a nice transition to it. You got that clean bounce with it. Like, it just gives that, it jumps at you, as all intros should. You got that placeholder text coming, and it's not too lengthy. Thank the flipping Lord. The music choice is nothing less from what you'd expect from the actual GOAT himself. It feels a bit generic, but is it enough to take the top step? Ah, this ain't it, Chief. Now, I know a lot of you have probably been investigating who's been on this tier list, and you're probably wondering, who is this guy? And to answer your question, this comes from none other than in Fortnite Battle Royale. You're probably wondering why Ali A is on this tier list, and ignoring that large 3% of you who already know this, Ali A used to make Minecraft videos. So let's take a look at his Minecraft intro. Oof. Damn. Oof. That intro was trash, dog. Bro, Alistair A, what is going on, man? Like, don't get me wrong, he's reached that minimum criteria. Oh yeah, okay, he's got the logo there. He's got the PowerPoint text. Like, those sound effects. Like, I feel like he's going to teleport me to Jupiter when I hear them. I know they're supposed to give a little bit of a punch, but it's only echoing at the moment. I mean, the vibe I get from this intro would be watching Ali A in a cold room with no central heating during the winter. That's how cold cut this Minecraft intro is. I mean, Ali A definitely had a glow up after this intro, but this is a unspeakable stinker. The F tier, bro. Go back to Fortnite. And speaking of unspeakable, here is unspeakable. Okay. What the flying Yeah, I think I'm going to be on the spectrum after that. Now, for watching this intro, I can already tell that this intro is feeling a bit too overhyped. You know, you got that little unspeakable character coming out of nowhere, getting that TNT, and then fling it up and like bang. And by the way, there's some absolute Olympic level animations right here. Easily the best intros by far on this tier list. But oh my word, if stimulation was an intro. It's nice that unspeakable matches the energy of his intro, which is what I like to see. It's got a nice mix of everything. It's also one better way to wake up your parents at 3 AM, so definitely a solid B tier. Oh my days. Well, it's time for round 2. Ooh. Okay. Got that little build up. Oh, okay. All right. Oh. Ooh. Oh my days. DanTDM. Bro, that bass drop was actually fire, man. What a song choice. You know, that sort of build-up was just grandissimo. Now, of course, this intro would be an easy S tier, but we have a problem. It's a bit long. By that, I mean 15 seconds long. Like, come on, man. I want to see the next Diamond Dimensions episode by now. Like, you're just wasting my time. And if I'm being brutally honest, although it's simple and effective, there could be a little more spice to it. You got that logo coming in, and a little bit of font text. It's clean, it's cool and all, but there's not really much more to it. And therefore, it just about scrapes the B tier, probably just ahead of Jack Frost. Moving on. LD Shadow Lady. Now, this intro is giving me PNG vibes. I'ma be real. There isn't really much substance here. You know, we haven't really got any shaking going on. I mean, it's nice to see that someone's thinking outside the box, as opposed to giving you another generic Minecraft intro. There's also a bit of matching energy, but the intro, it just feels a bit too 2011 for 2013. Whatever the difference between those years are, I have no idea. I'm just yapping, and therefore, I think we can give it a very respectable C tier, just ahead of Ant Venom. Now that was majestic. You got a warm welcoming. You got that checkered effect going across the screen. I'm loving how everyone keeps using PowerPoint for their intros. We got a nice little bit of movement from the shapes. But think noodles. This intro is not very universal. You know, it lacks some beats. It lacks that punch. It gives off the vibe that you want me to fall asleep. And for a 10-second intro this simple, it's just too long. And for that reason, a D. After all these years, the last time you watched this guy, you were probably all at school. Life was simpler. And today, we're much older. Perhaps wiser. There's no need to explain this with words. All we need is one intro. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, that feels good, man. Sorry, Crane, you've had your time, lad. And the best intro goes to Dan here from the Diamond Minecart. I feel so good to go back. 1,000 likes and I'll do a sequel to this tier list. And consider subscribing and join my Discord. I'm also going to be revisiting more old Minecraft nostalgia, so consider checking out these videos. Thanks for 3,000 subscribers. It means the ocean to me.